One of Azerbaijan's main water sources, the Araz River, has been facing ecological problems for years. Various reports and investigations highlight the growing dangers to local public health and the region's ecosystem due to industrial and mining waste being discharged into the river from Armenia.
The Araz River, a vital water source flowing through Iran, Azerbaijan and Armenia, is now at the center of a major environmental dispute. Iran is preparing to use this river to supply drinking water to Tabriz and nearby cities. But alarming reports suggest the water may be contaminated with heavy metals, raising serious health concerns. A recent investigation by Iranian environmental media reveals that pollution in the Araz has been a concern for over 15 years. Official documents indicate that heavy metals such as lead, arsenic and molybdenum have been detected in the river, elements linked to industrial waste. Iran's Minister of Energy says the 135-kilometer pipeline project to supply drinking water to 2.5 million people. But opposition is growing. Lawmakers and environmental groups are urging authorities to conduct more thorough water safety assessments before moving forward. Experts warn that Armenia's power plants and mining operations are releasing hazardous chemicals into the river. A 2022 study by Iran's Chamber of Commerce even linked pollution to Armenia's Metsamor nuclear power plant, raising concerns about potential radioactive contamination. The Iranian government insists it is in talks with Armenia about pollution issues, but so far no major steps have been taken to clean the river. Last year, Iran and Armenia signed an agreement to clean up the Araz River within a year, but so far, little progress has been made. Environmentalists warn that if urgent steps are not taken, the damage to the river's ecosystem could become irreversible, posing a major threat to water security in the region.
Experts say investigations show that there is a negative impact on water quality and agriculture. Togrul Velikhanli explains the legal implications.
The pollution of rivers and lakes has a special place or attention under the auspice of environmental crime concept. Nowadays, the environmental crimes are considered to be a big disaster. Of course, there are plenty of cases or examples of environmental crimes which were committed by Armenia. For example, Okhchuchay transborder river, which flows to the Araz River, and as you know, Araz River is the second largest river in the South Caucasus region. So the pollution of this river directly affects the quality of water resources and irrigating agricultural fields. The discharge of heavy metals in the river, which was made by the Gajaran copper molybdenum plant and Gafan ore processing plant in Armenia, many times more than norm. And it doesn't only destroy the ecosystem and fauna, but same time it's dangerous for human health. It should be noted about the Convention on the Law of Non-Navigational Uses of International Water Courses adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in 1997. The second legal instrument is the Convention on the Protection and Use Transborders Water Courses and International Lakes, which was adopted in 1992. In a nutshell, it's Helsinki Convention. And interestingly, Armenia hasn't joined to this convention until yet. And in this context, it's particularly important to note about the arbitration case, which was brought by Azerbaijan before the Permanent Arbitration Court in Haga against Armenia, pursuant to the Convention on the conservation of European wildlife and natural habitats, of 1979. It's called Berne Convention.